What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Goblin and Tan coming in on the Vault channel with a pretty interesting story for you guys. I really hope you guys will like this one, considering the last story that I told on here, my, I guess you could say, quote-unquote comeback video, got some pretty good feedback. But before I dive into that, I would like to talk about the gameplay for a couple minutes here, or, seconds, I don't know. So basically, this is a 184 kill Penta MOAB brought to you guys by Vault Juicy. He died just 3 off the Hexa, so that would have been pretty sick if he got the Hexa, but either way, it's still nevertheless an absolutely insane gameplay. And I know you guys probably in the comments, I guarantee I'm going to see a couple being like, oh, well, it's just a generic normal map, it's terminal. It doesn't change the fact that it's still a Penta MOAB, and it's still badass, and I still haven't ever dropped a MOAB in MW3. So, yeah, I'm impressed by this gameplay. Juicy is like 27 subs as of right now off of 400, so let's just, juice him up to 400. Get it? Hey, Mom, I did a funny. So, yeah, anyways, let's juice him up to 400, and, just go check out Juicy and myself in the description below, and let's get him to 400. Let's smack it up. Also, on top of getting him to 400, let's also go for 200 likes on this video, because, you guys here at Vault has always been, I can't fucking talk. It's like 5:30 in the morning, and I haven't slept yet, and I don't know why I'm doing this calm right now. But anyways, so I just wanted to, thank you guys for all of the support lately on Vault. You guys have always been good to me for my, whenever I ask for ratings, I typically always reach the goal that I set. So let's go for 200 likes on this video. Smack up the like button for that sick Penta MOAB. And yeah, without further ado, I'm going to dive into the story. So what I have for you guys today is I don't really know if I should classify it as like abnormal or funny, or I don't fucking know. You guys can judge for yourself. Drop a comment, if you think this story is weird or funny or whatever, at the end of it once you hear it, because you don't even know what it's about yet. You don't know yet. You don't know yet, but I'm about to tell you. So keep listening so I can tell you what the story's about. Okay? Fuck you. Alright. Okay, so today I'm coming in with a story about the time where I almost got caught getting head behind a library. And this is a unique story. I don't really know how else to put it. It's kind of awkward for me to talk about still, because it's actually fairly recent. Basically, this happened a couple months back, and I was chilling out with my girlfriend at the time. We're no longer together, so my ex, I'm just going to refer to her as my ex for the rest of this. I was chilling out with my ex, and we were behind this library that pretty much everybody goes. It's kind of like the meetup spot in the town that I live in, where everybody just kind of like chills out, and I guess it's like just the, I don't even know how to put it. It's like the hub for 15-year-olds looking to get blowjobs. So I was there with my ex, and we were around back of the library, and, we were both kind of feeling it. I wanted to stuff her with my meat cannon, and she wanted to receive the meat cannon. So we figured, all right, we're going to work out a compromise here. We can't go to straight up, fucking, because we're in an alleyway. It's kind of weird. We're not going to do that. So we decided, let's go for the good old lollipop licking. Let's go for the blowy. So we found this little spot that was kind of like, okay, but before I describe the spot, I need to kind of describe the general vicinity. Basically, behind the library, there's this little lake with a ton of weeds that go all the way up to the road. And then if you're walking away from the library to where we were headed towards this little McDonald's that was down the street, there was this row of stores, and it was the back doors of the stores by the dumpsters and stuff, but nobody was ever really out there or anything unless someone was taking a smoke break. So we went in between these two little dumpsters by this place, and we thought everything was a-okay, we thought everything was just good to go, brilliant, 10 out of 10, innovative ideas. So we went and we sat there for a little bit, and we just kind of waited to make sure that nobody was coming, because if somebody was coming, get it? Haha, coming. Mom, I did another funny. I did a funny. Write it down. I did a funny. So basically, we were kind of waiting to see excuse me, we were kind of waiting to see if anybody was going to come, because we were like, okay, well, if we get caught, we're fucked, right? Which we did almost get up, or end up getting caught. Fuck, I can't think. It's 5 a.m. right now. But anyways, so we ended up basically kind of just waiting around for a little bit, and finally we were like, all right, the time is now. The time is right now. We're going. I'm unleashing the Kraken. I'm sending the cannonballs into your mouth. This is happening right now. And she was like, all right. So, we began the process. I don't really think much more needs to be said about that, because it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't really know what else to say. about that. You know, I can describe it in many other ways, such as, you know, we could go with the more, I guess you could say, a visual route. Like, you know, I could really try to describe it, get some imagery going for you guys. So I unleashed my cock, slid it into her mouth hole. Okay, she took it very gracefully. So if you're listening to this right now, young ex of mine, thank you. You did a great job. You did well. You know what? Give her a hand. Good job. You're the real MVP. You did it, babe. You did it. Man, oh man, do I miss those blowjobs. But anyways, so, you know, it happened. Self-explanatory. Just gave you guys some imagery. And then, out of nowhere, and I literally out of nowhere, the back door of this place, basically like in between the two dumpsters, it was like in front of me and to the right, so it was like to the northeast, kinda. There was this door, but we never saw anybody out there. Out of all my times walking around, I didn't even know that the business that back door was attached to was still open. I'd never see anybody out there, ever. The door pops open, and out comes this dude. And I remember this dude perfectly. He was this dude with white hair. He had no facial hair, and he had like this like blue turtleneck on with, I want to say it was like brown pants. I think it was brown or black pants, and like these little fancy shoes. So he was looking pretty fabulous, you know? He was looking great. Good job. You're looking spiffy, bud. But anyways, he comes out the back door, and what she did was so slide. I didn't have my pants down or anything. I just kind of had, like, you know, my fly on done. What she did was she, like, put her head kind of, like, behind my crotch, and she pretended she was tying my shoe. And this was, like, the best thing, because my shoes were actually untied, so she could genuinely tie my shoe. So she started doing it, and I felt like a fucking retard, because it's either A, this man's gonna buy it and then think that I'm a 15-year-old kid who doesn't know how to tie his fucking shoe and has to have his girlfriend do it for him, or B, he's gonna know that I was getting head, and he's just gonna give me that look and be like, bruh, how you doing, bruh? And I'm just gonna look back and be like, bruh, head, bruh. And then that's just gonna be the whole interaction, you know? But luckily, he didn't really do anything. He was just kind of looking. And then he stood there, and I was waiting for him to go back in so I could, you know, find a new spot, because there's no fucking way we're staying there after this. He starts a conversation with me. This motherfucker, I swear to God, like, I was so fucking pissed off that this dude was starting a conversation, because, you know, naturally I was like, bro, you should get this. Like, you were a kid too at one point. You should understand, you know, that right now, this is game time for me, and you're ruining my game time right now. And there's only so long a girl can tie my shoe without making it very obvious that my fly's undone and my donger is about 2 inches away from ripping through my jeans and smacking my girl in the face. And he's like, what are you kids doing out here? And I'm like, oh, fuck. At this point, and my girlfriend, she responds, and she's like, oh, you know, I'm just tying his shoe. And I'm just kind of sitting here like a fucking dunce, because I feel like such a retard. Like, it was so embarrassing for me, and I guess she was cool with it, because she played it off. Like, props to her. Once again, let's do another round of applause. Props to her. Good job. Good job, bae. Good job, bae. Good job, babe. Man, oh man, do I miss you. All right, but anyways, so, you know, she was just kind of, you know, responding to his questions, and he was like, oh, what are you guys doing out here? Oh, it's a nice day. And he was like, literally just fucking standing here making small talk with us. And eventually he did go back in after the small talk, and she didn't change from tying my shoe the whole time. So I think this motherfucker kind of caught on eventually that there's no way this girl was tying my shoe for like 3.5 minutes, 5 minutes, however long it was. I wasn't checking the time. I didn't give a fuck. And he went back in, you know, zipped my pants back up, and just, we left. Nope, we were done. Like, that was, I think, the only time of my life where, like, mid-head, I just, like, stopped. Except for one other experience where I nearly got caught by her dad while I was at her house. But that's a different story. We'll save that one, boys. I told that on the Doom channel one time. But anyways, so the dude went back inside, and literally, like, I swear to God, this is the fastest we've ever ran, because I didn't know if he was gonna go, like, I don't even know why we ran, really. Like, what was he gonna fucking do? I don't even know. So basically, I stuffed my phone, like, in my pocket, because I was kind of, like, you know, just messing around on my phone while, like, he was standing there trying to, like, fit in more, I guess, because there's not really much more you can do to, like make yourself incognito when you're in between two dumpsters getting dome. So I just kind of stuffed my phone in my back pocket, you know, helped her up, because at this point she was kind of, like, you know, crouching, I guess. So I helped her up, you know, zipped up my fly, and we just fucking bolted all the way down the alley. We went to McDonald's. We got some nice food, you know. I think, what did I get? I got like a want to say I got like a chicken sandwich or something. I don't know. She had like chicken nuggets because all she'd ever fucking get was chicken nuggets. But anyways, yeah, that was basically the time that I almost got caught getting head behind the library. It was a fun experience. I don't really know how else to put it, honestly. And I mean, it wasn't like the worst thing in the world, because at least I wasn't like pants to my ankles. Like he could kind of like, I'm pretty sure the guy knew, honestly. Like, picture yourself as that guy. If you were to walk out of like your house per se, and there's a tree in front of your house, and there's some kid like with just kind of standing there leaning up against it, and some girl like quote unquote tying a shoe, and they look like they're like teenagers, and her head's like kind of covering his crotch on purpose, you can kind of make the inference, okay, that dude's getting some dome. And you look him in the eyes and you're like, bruh. And then he looks at you and he's like, bruh. And then you kind of back up, you get up like I am right now, and you back up and you're just like, bruh. And then he gets close and he whispers into your ear, bruh, I'm getting my fucking dick sucked right now. And then that's it, you know? So, I mean, I don't know. It was fun, and I definitely did a lot more stupid shit with her because she was my first girlfriend. So, I mean, I didn't fucking think straight. I'll be honest. I didn't even think straight when we were together. We did stupid shit. There's no other way to put it. Oh my good God. We tore up the streets of my town, and it was fun. You know, I remember there was also one time behind the library when we actually did just straight up fuck behind the library, and I'll save that for another one, because, you know, I've only got like a minute left of this commentary, and this is just kind of filler time right now. So you know what, ladies and gentlemen, let's have some one-on-one time with the Goblin. Fun facts about me. You know, my name is Nick. Got dome behind the library one time. Just told you guys about that one. I'm in Vault. You know, you guys know that, by the way. You know, I'm a commentator. If you guys couldn't tell yet, if you guys weren't sure, I'm just making sure. You know, commentating over Juicy's gameplay right now. I live in Illinois. So those are some things about me you can carry on and you can keep. And I hope you guys appreciate learning more about myself. Let's see. Hell, I'm more of an ass man than a tits man. That's just me. I remember one time she told me to go deeper when I had no more dick. That was bad. That was a bad experience. That happens to every guy. Believe me, if it hasn't happened yet, it'll happen one day. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Check out myself and Juicy. Fuck, I can't talk. Juicy in the description below, and I will see you guys next time. Fuck, I fucked this up. See ya.